Spy Kids, all the time in the world, has Cecil and Rebecca Wilson trying to stop TikTok and the Timekeeper from using the Armageddon device. So the positives on this film are the story is very interesting. I like how TikTok and the Timekeeper speed up time because people are guilty of wasting time. So there's just enough going on in the film to make it interesting. There's also some other side things, like Rebecca Wilson doesn't like Marissa, her stepmom. So there's that drama coming in the movie. The Armageddon device can destroy the world, so they're trying to stop that. The plot is actually engaging with what the Armageddon device does. And the dad also tries to catch a spy, so that's pretty interesting. Another positive is the updated effects are, I think, the best of the franchise. The flying ships are cool. The gadgets are cool. I like the hammer hands and the whip, the electric whip, or whatever it was. So some really cool gadgets, and it helps that their updated effects, unlike Spy Kids 3, which looked terrible. So I like that. Like, you can tell some things are CGI, but they don't look bad. They don't look terrible. The villains of the movie, with the Timekeeper and TikTok, are, I think, the best villains of the franchise. They keep the theme of time for the movie. And if you actually haven't seen this movie, then spoilers for the movie, because it actually has a few good twists. The first twist is Danger Diamo is the Timekeeper. That was pretty good. The second twist is that Danger Diamo is also TikTok, because it's like another version of him. So that's really cool. The third twist is he's the boy that was frozen in time. So I like that. So that made it interesting. That's also another... Did I mention that? The boy frozen in time? No, I don't think I did. The boy frozen in time plot, that's pretty interesting. And from then on, it just gets even more interesting. And then another twist, that he's done this all before. And like every one of his minions is just him from other times. That was a really good twist. So they pull off 4 really good twists that all come together in the movie. So I really enjoyed that. He's also, Danger Diamo is, I think, the most sympathetic villain, trying to go back in time just to spend more time with his father. I thought that was really cool and a really interesting angle for a villain in the Spy Kids movie, because more often than not, the main villains are just kind of just evil bad guys, but then like in the sequel they kind of get redeemed or something. So I mean, like in this one, I think he actually has a good purpose. He actually has a good, he has good intentions, but he's just kind of doing it the wrong way. So I thought that was really interesting. So I liked that. I do think Danger Diamo is the best villain of the Spy Kids franchise. So I like that. The positive that I've always been talking about in the negatives is, for these Spy Kids movies, is the action for a kids movie is very entertaining. The action in this movie is the best action in the franchise. This is like a Mission Impossible Junior. The intro was good, with Marissa trying to catch TikTok, and she's driving on the road trying to catch him. That was cool. The flying ships with the to the OSS with the kids was engaging. The battle against the guards was good. The final battle with throwing a gear was cool. The clock booby trap room, that was cool. So I liked the action in this movie, and it's solid. I mean, for a kid's movie, it's solid, but I enjoyed it. And the last positive is it actually has a pretty good lesson of spend time with the ones you love now that you have the time. So there's a little more something in there in the Spy Kids movie for adults, so that's kind of interesting. So I liked that. That's it for positives. On to the negatives. I have two. The first negative is the dog Argonaut is super annoying. His jokes are like the typical Spy Kids childish jokes. He's voiced by Ricky Gervais. Okay, that's not a negative that he's voiced by Ricky Gervais. I just thought I'd mention that, so I didn't mean it like that. So, voiced by Ricky Gervais, but the dog's annoying. And the last negative is also kind of touched upon from the dog, but some jokes are pretty childish. Just like in all the Spy Kids movies. Like Toot, where it was like teleporter, operation, whatever it was, and it spelled out Toot. And then when they're using the device and the sister's head was on Cecil's butt, and he says like, "Oh, you butthead." Like, those are the childish jokes where it's like, okay, if you want to be okay, you gotta have those jokes if you want to be a kid's movie, I guess. I don't think you need those, but whatever. If you want to have those in, okay, I'll go along with it, because you're doing everything else so great. So, again, really small negatives. They're kind of nitpicks. So, in the end, this is what I want in a Spy Kids movie. It's entertaining, it has good action, and it actually has a surprisingly good lesson. So, I enjoyed that. So, that's my review on Spy Kids All the Time in the World. Thanks for watching.